Welcome to Fight Zone. We're breaking down two explosive fights from UFC Fight Night 250 that shocked fans everywhere. First up, we've got Venom Page dominating Shara Magomedov, and then we'll dive into the massive upset where Nassourdine Imavov defeated Israel Adesanya. Let's get into it. Venom Page stepped into the octagon against the undefeated Shara Magomedov, looking to prove why he's one of the most dangerous strikers in MMA. The fight started with Page showcasing his signature elusive style, constantly bouncing and moving with his hands low, almost daring Magomedov to engage. And engage he did. But unfortunately for Shara, Page's footwork was too much for him. In the first round, Page kept Magomedov at bay with smooth jabs, low kicks, and those unpredictable movements. Magomedov, known for his powerful spinning strikes, struggled to land anything cleanly. Page's speed and head movement were just too slick, leaving Shara frustrated. As the second round rolled in, Page upped the intensity, landing more significant shots, including his trademark flying knee that had the crowd roaring. Magomedov was game, but every time he tried to close the distance, Page was one step ahead, delivering punches and kicks that made it clear he was the better fighter. In the final round, Page kept up the pressure, landing jabs at will, mixing in some beautiful body kicks, and maintaining control of the distance. The judges were unanimous in their decision, 30-27, 30-27, and 29-28, awarding Page the victory in dominant fashion. Magomedov's undefeated streak came to an end, and MVP showed once again why he's one of the most electrifying fighters in the sport. Now, the real shocker, Israel Adesanya versus Nassourdine Imavov. Coming off a loss to Alex Pereira, Adesanya was looking to get back into title contention, but Imavov had other plans. From the opening bell, it was clear that Imavov wasn't here to just survive. He was here to win. In the first round, Adesanya attempted his usual style, slow, calculated, and waiting for that perfect counter. But Imavov was relentless. He pressured Adesanya right from the start, throwing jabs and low kicks to disrupt Izzy's rhythm. Adesanya tried to counter, but Imavov's movement and timing were on point, landing shots that seemed to throw the former champion off balance. As the fight progressed, Imavov didn't let up. He continued to pressure Adesanya, landing crisp counters, mixing in powerful leg kicks, and never allowing Izzy to set the pace. Adesanya looked frustrated and struggled to find the openings he usually thrives on. In the later rounds, Imavov started to pull away. His striking was sharp, and his control over the octagon was evident. Adesanya, who usually controls the fight with his movement and precision, was left with little to work with. Imavov's consistent pressure and clean counters left Izzy with few answers. By the time the final round arrived, it was clear that Nassourdine Imavov had done enough to secure the win. The judges scored it unanimously, and Nassourdine Imavov had just handed Israel Adesanya one of the biggest losses of his career. The scorecards came in 48-47, 49-46, 49-46 in favor of Imavov. Imavov's win over Adesanya was nothing short of a statement. He's here to stay in the middleweight division, and the road to a title shot just got a whole lot more interesting. So what did we take away from these two incredible fights? Venom Page showed why he's one of the most dangerous strikers in the sport, and Nassourdine Imavov pulled off one of the biggest upsets in recent memory, dethroning Israel Adesanya in dominant fashion. The future is looking bright for both of these fighters. What do you think? Who impressed you more, MVP or Imavov? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the action here on Fight Zone.